Hello, are you ready to play a few of the daily New York Times games? My name is Mara, and this is Mindfully Crocheted Unraveled. Today I'm going to be unraveling the New York Times games, WORDLE, STRANDS, and Connections for Saturday, November 22nd, 2025. So, spoiler alert, if you haven't already done your New York Times games yet today, then I always recommend that you pause this video and do that first, and then you can come back and compare and see how we did. Of course, if you prefer, you can always follow along with me as I work on the games. I just ask that you leave me a kind comment down below as to what you thought and how you did. Okay, so without further ado, I'm going to bring up my wheel of Wordle start words so that I can select my starting word for today. Okay, shuffle those up, and here we go. Oh, so close to mouse. Okay. A rose. A rose. Close that. Okay, I am going to pause my recording while I bring up my phone, and then we will get to working on the games. Okay, I've got my phone screen pulled up. I am opening up my New York Times Games app. Remember, you can play the desktop version. You do not need to have the app. Scrolling down to Wordle, guess your way to the correct word. Go ahead, add another day to your 453-day streak for November 22nd, 2025. K-A-R-O-S-E, a rose. Ooh, okay. No letters at all, but that's okay. That actually says a lot. Let's do, let's see, like a, P-L-U, pluck. Let's try it. Okay, so we got the C and the K. So we've gone through A, O, U, and E. That means it's got to have a Y. I mean, an I think. Okay, let's see. Something, I-C-K. W-H-I-C-K. Oh, what about thick? Thick. Is there any? Well, that's fine. We're doing okay. Let's go with thick. I'm trying to think. We've already eliminated the L, the R, the P. So yeah, TH. I'm going to give it a try. All right. Got it in 3. Awesome. How did you do? Let's do a quick run through the bot to see how many words were left over after I did the word pluck. That was pretty good. Okay. So it looks like there's an average of 3.5 guesses, so not bad. I just did a little bit better than average. I got a 96 out of 99. Okay, so a rose was good. After the word arose, there were still 238 words possible. And then, after the word, I didn't even think about chick could have also been a word. Yeah. Okay, so after the word pluck, there was only 2 words left, thick and chick. And if I had thought about it, I think I still would have done thick first, just because then C is a duplicate letter. But I mean, I would have got it in 3 or 4. So not bad. Okay, come on. All right. So it says you got it in 3 steps, and the bot would have got it in 4. So I beat the bot today. Yay. Okay, let's move on to strands. Well, how did you do? I maintained my streak. I have a current and max streak of 454. Woo. All right. Strands. Find hidden words and uncover the day's theme for November 22nd. Ivy League. Ivy League. So what are we talking about? Like Princeton, Yale, Stanford? Put my coffee over here. I see the word square. Wait. A square? I don't see any P's, so it's not like Princeton. I don't see any Y's, so Princeton, yeah, I don't think we're talking about colleges. Seen. What about, so there's like bulldogs. My husband was a bulldog, but I'm not sure which bulldog they're referring to. If they're talking about Ivy League, my husband is a Gonzaga bulldog, but I'm sure there's other bulldogs. Okay. All right. What else? So wait, over here I see sport. Sport team. Maybe sports team. That sounded weird. Yeah, sports team. Okay, sports team. So we've got the Bulldogs. We've got some bears here. Oop, bears. Okay. Tigers. Lions, tigers, and bears. Oh my. Okay, we've got crimson. Oh, and not square, but Quakers. The Quakers. Awesome. How did you do? All right, I got one word, the spanogram, and then the remaining 5 words. Okay, let's move on to connections, group words that share a common thread for Saturday, November 22nd. Go ahead, add another day to your 177-day streak. Our 16 connections words are splash, salty dog, raw, bitter melon, sour sop, drop, skipper, sweetheart, swab, chayote, I don't know how to pronounce that, plea, dab, durian, big, tar, and touch. Okay, well, they have something like sweet, bitter, salty, sour, but I feel like maybe they're too close together, and that might be trying to be like a red herring, like sour, salty, bitter, sweet. Those are all tastes, right? I'm going to hold off. Let's try a screenshot with those highlighted, although I really don't think so. I'm just going to leave the purple highlighter just because I want to see there's splash. I mean, I'm looking at some nautical terms, maybe like salty dog, splash, swab, tar, skipper. Okay. Swab, a tar, a skipper, a salty dog, splash. Like tar, like you tar and feather. Tar, like you walk the plank. There's no plank here. Let me change colors. I'm not sure. Let me go to yellow here. Okay, now there's also like bitter melon, durian, sour sop, and Maybe is this one of the, like a bitter fruit or melon? Is sour sop and bitter melon and durian, those are all, aren't they all kind of in the fruit melon or something? But I don't know about chayote, chayote, or is that coyote with an extra letter? Do we have any other animals with an extra? Well, we've got a dog and a coyote. But no, I don't think so. Okay, let me switch to green. So there's like raw, drop, plea. Like maybe we've got a potential fill in the blank. There's touch, touchstone, dabstone, plea stone, raw stone, big stone, big leagues, big. There's so many fill in the blanks with big. Drop zone, plea zone, raw zone, dab, touch zone, no, touchstone, plea deal, plea. Okay, plea deal, big deal, plea deal, big deal, raw deal, sweetheart deal. I'm actually thinking that is our, that could be our purple category. Fill in the blank deals. Okay, I'm making a mess here. I'm really thinking now that the melon and the bitter melon, the sour, the sweet, the salty, I don't think that goes together. Let me delete my screenshot, deselect that. Let me try the plea deal, big deal, sweetheart deal, raw deal. Okay, whoo, deals. Okay. All right. Now, I feel like, so definitely the sweet sour is done, but a sour sop, a durian, a bitter melon, the only thing I feel like can go in that category would be this, whatever this is, the chayote. I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm going to give it a try. And it is blue. Okay. All right. So we have yellow and green left, but swab, skipper, tar. I just feel like these are things that are kind of nautical, like you swab the deck. There's a skipper. I don't know what salty dog means, but doesn't it mean like some sea thing? Like there, because it's the ocean is salt water or the sea is salt water. So something related to that. And then tar and feather. I don't know. I feel like those probably go together. And then a drop, a dab. Okay. And then drop, dab, splash, and touch. They're all just like a small, like a drop of this, a dab of that, just a splash, a touch. Yeah. Okay. Those are definitely easier to understand synonyms. So I feel like what I have highlighted is the green category. I'm going to give it a try. Okay. Sailor. Oh, so these are just sailors. A salty dog is a sailor. Skipper for sure. A swab. Okay. All right. And tar. I thought tar was more like, I don't know. I was thinking pirate type term. Tar and feather. Anyway, we got it. We got a reverse rainbow. That's great. A little bit. Perfect. Okay, let's do a quick check of the bot. All right. Oh, 66% solve rate. Average difficulty compared with recent connections, we get a 3 out of 5. 26% of the players made no mistakes. 18% made 1 mistake. 13% 2 mistakes. 10% made 3 mistakes. And 34% of the people did not complete it. I got a 99 out of 99, 1 and 162. So a pretty common solve. A lot of people got reverse rainbows today. Okay, so tropical fruits, 47% of the people got that first. I feel like I want to look up chayote. I don't even know. How do you pronounce it? How do you pronounce? How to pronounce chaote? Chayote. Let's here, let's hear it. Oh, chayote. Got it. Chayote. Okay. Chayote. All right. And what is it, by the way? What is it? What is? Just going to delete that. Okay. Chayote. Chayote is a versatile pear-shaped squash in the gourd family, often compared to cucumber or zucchini. Oh, it can be eaten raw or cooked. Very cool. All right. Okay, so tropical fruits, 47% got that category first. I don't know that I would have felt super confident but okay. And tropical fruits, I was thinking, well, maybe it was like bitter. Okay, because of the bitter melon. All right, so then 39% of the people got splash, drop, dab, and touch. And 8% got green, and 6%, including me, got purple first. Okay. So splash, dab, touch, swab, that actually, I could see a lot of people making that mistake. Wow, I didn't even get there because I was so fixated on the salty, bitter, sour, and sweet, which 28% of the people that made mistakes made that mistake. Got kind of sucked into the red herring there. But they were 3 out of 4 of the categories in there, green, blue, and purple. Okay. And then Salty Dog, Skipper, Swab, and Sweetheart, casual nicknames. I don't know that I've ever called anybody a salty dog before. Okay. Then a lot of people mixed up that salty, bitter, sour, and durian. Okay. And then mixing up the blue and yellow, the green and yellow categories as well. All right. So it says I had a fantastic start. More people got blue first, and I was able to get purple first. Okay. And then blue next. So it says another great start. You saw blue early. That seems to be the standard line for blue. Everyone else had the same idea here too with green. And then yellow, reverse rainbow, you achieved it. Yay! Solving categories from trickiest to most straightforward. Although I have to say for me today, and I know that that might not be everybody, but for me today, at least I felt like I could see the connections with purple and blue faster than I could see the green and the yellow. And I could see people making a lot of mistakes there. So anyway, let me remove this. So how did you do? Please let me know down in the comments below. I want to thank you so much for watching today. Check out that video that YouTube is suggesting to you right there. And if you haven't already, can you please like, and subscribe. I would appreciate it. Don't forget to put a little play in your day. Take care, and I will see you again tomorrow with some more of the daily New York Times games. Bye.